arms race, copying outdated Soviet designs and second-hand American technology. Today, that same nation has transformed into a space superpower, developing technologies that seem straight out of a science fiction movie. But what has changed so dramatically? How is it possible that a nation that 20 years ago could barely put basic satellites into orbit is now creating the most advanced and revolutionary space technologies in the world? The answer may surprise you. China has not only matched traditional space powers, in many critical ways, it has completely surpassed them. These are technologies so revolutionary that they are redefining what it means to conquer the cosmos. In this video, I will show you the 8 most impressive Chinese space technologies of the moment. Innovations so advanced that by the time you get to number 1, you will understand why experts at NASA and SpaceX are so afraid of China's dominance in space. Number 8. The Chinese Space Elevator. China is moving forward with one of the most daring and transformative engineering feats of our era, a genuine space elevator. The project is being developed under the supervision of specialists from the Beijing Institute of Aeronautical Materials, who are responsible for creating a new generation of fibers based on carbon nanotubes, a material whose strength far exceeds anything produced in the international aerospace industry. The structure will be lifted from an ocean platform and extended into space via a gigantic orbital belt capable of withstanding colossal stresses. This system will make it possible to transport satellites, complete modules, and even tons of cargo without relying on rockets, eliminating the cost of fuel and establishing a constant flow of material between Earth and orbit. China is already manufacturing prototypes, testing anchoring mechanisms, and modeling the behavior of the cable in real conditions. Each step they take brings them closer to building a permanent vertical path, an infrastructure that will redefine access to space and cement China's position as the power that controls entry and exit from the planet. Number 7. The Mars Colonization Project. This is the master plan that is rewriting the rules of space exploration. China's Mars project is another media hype. It's a time-bound, budget-secure program. Its goal is to land humans on Mars by 2033 and build a permanent base by 2040. The plan includes underground habitats using 3D printed Martian soil and compact nuclear reactors for continuous power. The life support system can recycle 98% water and produce oxygen through electrolysis of Martian ice. Its space greenhouse technology has already been tested in orbit with promising results. What's more, it's integrated with artificial intelligence that makes autonomous decisions during the 20-minute communications delay. China is already creating a self-sustaining colony that could claim territorial sovereignty. If it establishes a permanent presence first, it could redefine all international space law. This race isn't just about technology, it's a brutal geopolitical battle over humanity's future in the cosmos. Number 6. Solar power in space. What you're about to discover will change your perception of what's possible in power generation. China has made what seemed like science fiction a reality, the world's first orbital solar power plant. This giant space station captures sunlight 24 hours a day with no clouds or atmosphere to block the rays. The system converts the energy into high-frequency microwaves and transmits it to ground-based receivers with over 80% efficiency. It can generate continuous gigawatts of clean energy, enough to power entire cities without producing any CO2. The orbital prototype has already successfully transmitted wireless power over several kilometers. Even scarier, the same technology that transmits clean energy could be used as a directed energy weapon. A concentrated microwave ace has brutally destructive potential. China claims it's 100% civilian, but the military implications are clear. They plan to have the first station operational by 2030. Number 5. The Long March 9th rocket. Forget everything you thought you knew about super heavy rockets. China has just turned the fantasy of reusable launchers into reality with the world's first fully reusable super heavy rocket. On Long Range 9 can carry 140 tons to low orbit, more than the Saturn V that put humans on the moon, and can be reused up to 50 times. Its system uses methane or liquid oxygen engines that can be refueled in space. Its power is brutal. 24 engines on the first stage generate 6,000 tons of thrust, enough to launch an entire space station in a single mission. The recovery system allows for vertical landings with pinpoint precision. What should worry the West is its classified military payload capacity. It can deploy entire satellite constellations or massive military payloads on a weekly basis. China plans the first launch in 2030, years ahead of Western competitors. Deep space dominance is certainly at stake. Number 4. Guo-Wang Satellite Constellation. The Guo-Wang is more than the largest satellite network ever planned. It's a declaration of war on the Western monopoly on global communications. With nearly 13,000 satellites in low-orbit, this mega-constellation will be 3 times the size of Starlink. What's revolutionary is the Chinese government's absolute control over every bit of transmitted information. These satellites provide high-speed internet, uninterceptable encrypted military communications, real-time global tracking, and guidance for hypersonic weapons. It can even launch 60 satellites simultaneously each week. Most disturbingly, each satellite is capable of autonomous maneuvering using ion thrusters. Military experts warn that they could collide with enemy satellites or function as kinetic anti-satellite weapons. Countries adopting this infrastructure would be completely dependent on technology controlled by Beijing. When deployed, it will have more communications power than all Western networks combined. Number 3. Tiangong Space Station. While other nations rely on international cooperation, China has built its own city in space. The Tiangong Space Station represents the culmination of decades of independent Chinese space engineering. Weighing over 180 tons, this modular structure can permanently house up to 6 astronauts and functions as a completely self-sufficient orbital laboratory. Its modular design allows for virtually unlimited future expansion. Each new module that is attached adds specific capabilities: specialized laboratories, space greenhouses, microgravity manufacturing workshops, and even luxury living quarters for future commercial missions. Most impressive is its autonomous life support technology. Tiangong can recycle 95% of the water used, generate oxygen through advanced electrolysis, and even grow fresh food in its agricultural modules. During long-duration missions, astronauts have grown vegetables, grains, and even flowers that thrive in microgravity conditions. Its integrated artificial intelligence system constantly monitors all vital parameters of the station, predicts mechanical failures before they occur, and automatically optimizes resource consumption. With a projected service life of over 15 years, Tiangong is laying the foundation for China's permanent presence in space. Number 2. The Chang'e 6 Lunar Probe. The far side of the moon has always been forbidden territory for humanity. No nation had managed to bring physical material back from there until China did it. Chang'e 6 is not just another robotic probe, it is the ultimate demonstration of capabilities that surpass anything achieved by the Americans or Russians. It landed precisely in the support crater. It drilled 2 meters below the surface, collected 2 kilograms of pristine regolith and returned it intact in a maneuver never performed before. Its communication system via the Kiao satellite is revolutionary. It allows real-time control over the radio blockade caused by the intervening lunar mass. But here comes the terrifying part. Analysis confirms significant concentrations of helium-3, the ultimate fuel for nuclear fusion reactors of the future. China is not exploring out of scientific curiosity, it is mapping exploitable resources. The Chang'e 7 and 8 missions will search for water at the lunar poles and test in situ construction. Experts warn China could claim resource-rich lunar territories by 2030. Number 1. The Hall Thruster Plasma Space Engine. And now we come to technology number 1, the one that has the space community acknowledging that China has made unprecedented advances that defy current space propulsion capabilities. China's Hall Thruster is just another engine, the embodiment of a new era where chemical fuel limitations disappear completely. This engine can operate continuously for years, more than 50,000 uninterrupted hours, generating constant thrust that accumulates speeds impossible with conventional rockets. Its efficiency exceeds 3,000 seconds, 10 times greater than any known chemical engine, making it the most revolutionary thing on the planet. A trip to Mars that currently takes 7 months could be reduced to just 30 days with advanced plasma propulsion. China has already tested them on military satellites, Satellites that change orbit at will, dodging Western tracking systems and executing maneuvers impossible with traditional propulsion. NASA admits that these engines enable missions to Jupiter and Saturn that previously took decades. China has a head start of at least 5 years, and its military application is obvious. Satellites that are impossible to track or destroy. We have seen the 8 most impressive space technologies in China's current arsenal. From elevators that connect Earth with the cosmos to engines that can take us to Mars in weeks, each technology represents an evolutionary leap that is redefining space exploration. Now tell me, what do you think about this technological arsenal? Do you think China will dominate the next space era? Let me know in the comments. If this video blew your mind, give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss future videos about space technology.